Right, and share the screen. Right, so why are we all right? Yeah, it's off. Radio. So we'll share the screen. Desktop one, and let's get going. Right. Can you actually see me in the picture?
Yeah, you're on the screen as I suppose you've got the background cut out, so it's just like a profile of you, and then there's a black and white or black screen in the corner.
Do you know what? I think I might have to turn that rubbish off. Well, we'll get going in a minute. Technology, eh? So, right. Screen share. So if I'm in a black background, then that's no good at all, is it?
Well,
It
the
was,
one that you're sharing, Steve, isn't a black background. Just the one you're sharing is you, like as an outline of you, and then the graph, the charts in the background.
all right, so it's not so bad.
No.
All right, okay. Well, I
It
can't.
looks proper profesh, Steve.
Ha! Flipping heck, that sounds like a real northeasterner there, fella. All right, proper. You're right. Let's get cracked on. Right. So,
I've just put a screenshot of it in the chat, Steve,
oh yeah, right,
in Slack, so you can see what it looks like.
right, okay. Right, bear with me, guys. Let's go into Slack. I'm still fiddling around with these four screens. So I'm in twice, am I?
No, that's just the way Pete's screen set up.
All right. Oh, that's okay, I suppose. Right, it's fine. Yeah, let's get cracked on. I had one or two comments to say when you share a screen, we can't see you. So I don't know whether that was important or not, but apparently it is. So I thought I would try and do that. Cheers. It's tonic water, by the way. It's not vodka. Right, let's get a move on. So this morning we did the euro pound for 1.7%. We've just missed getting in cable. It's shot up. We had initial loss on the FTSE in the 5-minute bar. DAX made 1.24%, and then if you'd took the IB trade plus fractals, you'd have made an awful lot more. Then we did the FTSE, it made another 2%, and the FTSE then we made another 2% on top of that as well. Let's have a quick look around what we were doing here. So this isn't a fall. So we're actually moving up quite nicely now. Let's get into the detail. So this was the initial 78.6 Fibor that we were potentially going to get a bounce off, but I really want to short this from higher up into the sell zone from 35.57 and above. We have come out quite nicely. Let's get this into the 1 minute so you can see the initial balance. You can see we're bouncing right off the initial balance again. We did a breakaway trade on here, 2% trade, and you can see all the fractal breaks if you took them. I didn't personally. I'm just identifying where they were. Did anyone else carry on trading the FTSE? Everyone's silent. No, well, you don't have to. You can just trade the live sessions, but there was some really nice 5-minute frackers here. Market reversed off Camarella breakout long, and very nice indeed. The DAX, as you know, we mullered the DAX for 1.24% very quickly this morning. Just show that one. And what a breakaway out of Camarella breakout long. Hit both targets already. I was set to talk you through how we're going to hit the targets, but trades are already done, already dusted and finished. So yeah, you can see the IB breakaway. Did you trade your IB bots, Peter, on the DAX?
No, I didn't.
Right, we won't talk about them then. Right, okay. So nice breakaway trades. Even though, zoom out a bit, let's just turn the IB indicators off and zoom in a little bit more. So as you can see, the gap was all but closed straight away this morning, and then we had a market run off. It just seems a shame, having looked at the market, that we only pulled 1.24 out of the market, but we did that very fast. And there were a nice breakout from C-ball here, nice push up from C-ball, then a 15-minute bar here. So quite nice. I might best use the right Fibbo tool. So there's the 1-to-1 on there, which was nice. And there was another breakout here. Very nice indeed. So there is at least 2% there to the wall trade into there, and then another 1% there. So we really should have made an extra 3%. But I didn't. We did the bot session this morning. Hopefully people found that useful. And then I did a mentoring session up until about 3/4 of an hour ago. So I've been talking from 8 o'clock for about 4 hours this morning. So might get a bit hoarse, but we'll see. So news, well, looking at the news, we had the core PCE fall short, which drove the dollar weak, or should I say it should have drove the dollar weak. And the reciprocating noise on the market is cheap dollar indices go running back up. So we should see the reciprocal on the Dixie. So let's have a look at the Dixie dollar basket. There we go. So weak PCE data coming in brought the value of the dollar down. Bringing the value of the dollar down, of course, makes the indices go up. If the dollar comes down, you'll also see Euro USD. I shouldn't do this live, really. Euro USD should have shot up. The euro, yep. And cable should have done the same. Boom, yes. So, yeah, so the revisit of cable, what time is it now? It's 10 past, so we've got plenty of time yet to look at the American market. Let's just zoom out onto the Forex screens. So, Forex screens, we mentioned this morning, where are we? Where are we? Let's just have a quick look. Pull this on here. So these are the, right, this is the breakout trade markets all the way up here now. These nice easy trades. And the DAX, again, nice easy breakaway trade, initial balance. Markets rocketed all the way up past the C-ball. So again, I'm looking, where's the trading plan? I did mention on the trading plan. So gold, let's have a look at gold. We're in gold on, hopefully everybody is in gold. And we wanted to get cable and we wanted to short euro pound. So did run the robots this morning. Did I run the robot? Did I run the robot this morning? I think 27th, yes, today. So I'll just pull that to one side. Get that out of the way. So at the moment, we're running around about 8% this month, quite low, really. We missed the first, effective 2 weeks of trading because we're on holiday. But the trading has been pretty good, 15% using the fractal bots in June, 15% in July, 16% in August, and unfortunately September, well, current month. I hope we can put a few more rupees into here, maybe try and get that to 10%, but only if the opportunities present themselves. And we'll see where we go. So I've got no bots actually running at the present. Just do the bot searcher. Bots, get ready to go. Euro pound is saying get ready to rock and roll again. So did anyone from this morning, did anyone trade the 15-minute bar on cable that we were looking at? Heading towards the 1320 target. Put that in here. There's something I put 13. Yeah, 13,420, then 13,492. Anyone trade that? I know people are a little bit reluctant to trade when we're not live, but there we go. Target hit yet again. So very nice. These are all markings that we've been looking at this. I think that was Gareth. That was with Gareth. I was showing Gareth the channel trader, the HARKO 15, developed that in 2020, and stopped talking about it too much because it made lazy traders of people, because it tells you exactly when to get in here and exactly when to get out, and again exactly when to get in and the target here. So today what I want to do on here, we've hit the full target. I would like, if we can get a break out of these highs, let's get an alert for breaking out these highs. Or if we get a healthy pullback, we'll go and give it some with cable again. Let's go back and have a look at, we did say Euro, well, we looked at Euro Japani today, and that was a bit of a, I think with the news that's come out, USD Japani should be going through the floor. Not sure why it's not coming up on the filter. It should be. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Right. Okay. So these are just some other. Let's get rid of some of the. Wow. That was on the. Wow. This, of course, was all about the news on China with Ishiba, the new PM being brought in. The Nikkei, of course, finished up 2.5, and then straight after the market closed, the announcement was for the new president. The market went down at least 3.5%. How far has it come down now? Well, that was the Nikkei. I'm just looking at the impact on the. Wow, yeah. So I think this still could be traded. I did mention this morning that if we get a break of this level and a little fracker in play, we should be able to trade this. What time is it now? It's quarter of an hour left. Yeah, no problem, before the American market opens. I want to do a little bit of crude fracking and scalping and show you some of the short term. Usually use 15-minute bars and the like on the crude, but if we can get some momentum going on crude, we'll do some trading on crude, and we'll have a little go at the Nasdaq after the Dow close, after the gap closes on the Dow, or whether the gap is okay to close on the Dow. Not really sure just yet. We need to see what's happening. So let's zoom this out a little bit before we go. We might have to put this bot on again, the Euro pound bot. So, right. Yes. Yes. Screaming sell from round here again. Right. We'll wait till the American markets open and inform us what's going on here. But what we'll do, you can see quite clearly, is a 5-minute fracker here. But I don't want to just go straight into this fractal here before the opening bell, because we generally do get a spike, and we don't want to be involved in anything that potentially will hurt us. So we'll get an alert on there. Just stick that alert. We'll trap the price. We'll put an alert here. We'll put an alert on the top of that fractal, and if those go off, then we'll have a look. So let's go and have a look at this now. So zooming out. Let's get rid of that. Going mad on the alerts at the moment. Get rid of that. Right, let's have a look at this. So we've been hammering this, of course, and we traded it again this morning. I took the profits early into here, as you know. Could have run a bit further, but never mind. We took all the profit. On the bots, we don't count the bot profit as part of our day trading because not everyone runs fractal bots. So on the 4 hour, we barely pulled up. On the 1 hour, we're overcooked again on the stock. So at the moment, there isn't a reason to go short on this, but we can put it's telling us we can put the euro pound bot on again. Now, the interesting thing with this, what I will do, we'll do this live, guys, because we did in our bot session today, the euro bot, let's, where are we? Let's type this in. Euro, Great British Pound. We can get rid of that because we did a lot of modeling this morning on it. And although the settings are perfectly fine and work, we've found a new optimization on the euro pound. So I'm just gonna, where's the bots? There we are. Euro pound. So here they all are. These are all the bots. Where did I do it? Euro pound, euro pound, euro pound. There we are. Did I leave that optimization? No, I didn't save it. Right. It was the euro pound we were doing this morning, wasn't it? Anyone in the room? Peter, was a euro?
Yeah, I think so. I think I remember it.
Yeah, so we did have a new setting. I can't have changed it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to very quickly updated model stop and entry, and we did remodel this for 5 stop to trigger the software stop to entry function, and it was 26, and we decided it would be 12, and we also put the model in for it to run and to 20, so to 20. Bear with me, I'm just going to check that that was right. We're going to move that down to a 6-minute chart. We're going to put some units in, 25,000 units, and we're going to run this. The time frames were set to real time now. Come on, come on, come on. Very quick run when you're ready. Right, and we'll run that now. Just make sure those settings were correct. It's just running there. Yes, 78% hit rate, and it was running just for the period of time that we've got, 11% in 9 days. So, right, that's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run that in a 6-minute time frame as the back testing. We know that runs. So make a note of this, guys. I will post it in the Fracker room that we have a new optimized setting. And there we are, new optimized setting. We're going to set that up, and we'll get that running, activate that bot now. So that bot is now running. green gear wheels, everything working, so great. So let's unhook that profile. There's the win profile. Right, great. So I will put this in the, I won't do it now because we're 8 minutes away. So I'll stick it in the Fractal community, the new settings. And if you want to make a note of this, guys, the guys that are running the bots, STE is 5, stop is 12, and the limit is 20. So it's going for a much better than 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. So we'll stick it in the Fractal bot community here. For anyone that's watching this, I am going to do a video on the Fractal bots and make up around about 15% a month. You don't have to be in the trading room in my trading community as a trader to get the bots. You can get them separately. And I think they're almost certainly they're in a link below the they're in the oh, what was I going to say? In the Fractal room. There we go. Right. So we'll put some alerts on this, I think. Let's just have a quick look. We are overcooked. Just before this fractal fractal breaks here, I'm just going to put an alert into here, and then we can just have a little look at it. Right, let's go for this down. Right. So set these targets. So we're doing a one-to-one session today with Gareth and identifying how to set targets, where the market would probably go. And I said we'd talk about this afternoon, how these targets were set, and re-going over them. But it looks like I had 3 targets set. The initial target, we've already hit that, and the news into Camarilla breakout long. You can see the market came up into Camarilla breakout long and then reversed. Not many, most retail traders don't even know these pivots exist or even use them or even understand what a cam is. It's a cam, we call them C-ball and C-boss, and they are known as Camarilla breakout long, Camarilla breakout short. It is on the Camarilla sequence of pivots, and it's an R4 that we use, and it helps us identify exactly where the markets are potentially going to run to and be exhausted, either to the top side or to the downside here. And as you can see, the market came straight up into C-ball. Profits were taken. The market's struggling to get beyond the C-ball. We have hit our targets. We'll just get rid of this. The targets have been hit, so there's no point in looking at those targets again. Probably have a look at this one if the market pulls back, and we'll retarget it. Now, what we've got here is the close. So, and the 5 a.m. UK bar, midnight bar, closing bar on the American markets. We have a massive closing gap here. So the gap size that we ideally require today is 111 pips. We are going against the trend, so I'm only using half percent bank. But because we're under Camarilla here, what I'm minded to do is I'm looking at this stop here. we're looking at the close, about 88 pips. The chances of the market spiking 88 pips to the top side is okay. 55, 56 pips is a 15% ATR, and 111 is a 30. So we're between them both, but we are extended. You can see here that the on balance, the volume is absolutely screaming to the top side, whilst the average true range is coming down. In other words, the participants in the market are slowing down. So I think what we're going to do here is you want to see this gap close. So we need a reason to get in, roughly 88 pips away from the close. We've got a couple of minutes left. And what I'm going to use is some fractal structure. This is a fractal reverse coming in here. So what we're going to do, half stakes, guys. We are going to look at here, 88 pips. We're going to put an 88 pip stop in and an 88 pip target. And we're going to, just before the market opens, we're going to see if we can place that. If we can't place the market at this level here, then we're going to place it under this fractal structure here. So you need to be ready to alter your bank trading size from 88 pips to 80. That's hardly worth changing for that range. So we're less than a minute away. If the market goes up, then we expect at 2:30, you can see everything's pointing up, but there will be orders placed to be executed at 2:30, and they will be executed both long and short. So what we're looking at here, we're at 40 odd seconds, just less than 30 seconds now. So we're going to place this round about 83.8 here, and we're going to wait for the market to open, which is just open now, and keep an eye on the unbalanced volume. The risk on this with the economic data is for the US dollar to be weak, therefore driving the indices to the top side. But they are right into a Camarilla breakout long area, which is an overcooked, overstretched area. So, but we are going against the trend. So what we're going to do is, as soon as we get, if we can, 30 to 40 pips into the green, if that happens, then we're going to do a stop to entry, because we are going against the trend. You can see the unbalanced volume here. It's flicking around. There's odd people are buying and selling. People are wanting to buy this market because we have broken out of C-Bull, which generally is a breakaway trade. But we can't ignore a possible gap close. Nice gap close yesterday after a lot of volatility on the open. And let's see where this market goes. We did project the 3 targets, 2 have been hit, third target is up here. We'd like to go, they are, we stopped out completely. That was the risk. That's why we only took 0.5% risk on bank, because of the economic data that come out and the views that people take. We are trading people's views on the market, and all targets hit. Not that we were involved in those targets just yet. Just going to look at the close. We're cable screaming at us again. We best go. We'll have a little look at cable, and then I think we can have a little look at what's happened in the other markets as well. In other words, we want to have a little look at gold, I think. This market now coming down again. So if you remember Gareth this morning, I did say it's quite natural to get at the open, a spike of up to today would be a 30% ATR to see 111 pips. And you can see here the orders to buy and orders to sell have caused this market to really move up and down. Big bar. The market will close, but it's where will it close from? So we took our trade, and it is against the trend, but it's not going to stop us going for this gap because it's a market imbalance. So we just need to keep an eye on what's going on. You can see at the moment the stock is starting to come off, but the Indy is giving us a heads up that the bulls are still in charge, and we certainly know that because on balance the volume is to the top side, and there's more participants coming into the market. So we just need to keep our powder dry on that one. And I think with Gara, we did the gold. The gold was highlighted, and we'll see how that's doing. Let's have a little look. Can we get into the 1 minute and have a look at that frac structure? Look at that fractal structure. Massive open gap there. We need a reason to close this gap. We've got the market being really bullish because of the weaker dollar. We really want to be trading this under camera the breakout long. And we were just took out. We are trading above the 9 EMA, of course, on the 1 hour, and there's nothing here to say short the market on the 1 minute. We've got volatility going up, on balance volume, on OBV indicators, on balance people are buying and going in. We've got the indies saying everything is great to go, good to go. There is nothing here that suggests the market's going to come down. Unfortunately, our targets have all been hit. Nice that we targeted correctly, but we weren't in the market to make the rupees out of that targeting. So, you know, we're not going to claim anything that we don't do. Let's go and put some alerts on here. Let's go and have a look at get some alerts of C-bomb. Save the view. Let's get into gold. Right, well, put an alert on gold on an oblique with an alert to tell us when a breakout was going to occur. We then set off on trading that direct break. And we were looking at a 9.5 and 9.5 trade. Stop and entry. Let's get rid of that now. Get rid of that detail. Incidentally, did you? I know we traded that when we were online with Gareth. Did you actually trade that, Gareth, or just watch the trade?
Currently still in it.
Right. Okay. Great. We're just talking about the Indy again. There's on balance volume here, showing you what's going on in the market, that's on a 1 hour mark. Let's push this down into something relevant. So we want something that's going to give us a little bit of a heads up before we start seeing it within the 15-minute bar, the 15-minute chart. you can see the market on balance it's been a bit spiky, and the market, you can see, reciprocating that with the market failure to launch. Initial indicators here identified 15-minute bar here to take, which would have been nice and would have been finished by now and worked. Didn't take it. We took the breakout of the oblique resistance, and now we've got the Indy highlighting the markets about to potentially reverse here. So we've got this set to 3. It's a little bit sensitive. Probably want to tune it a little bit. And what I mean by tuning it a little bit, what we don't want is a market flip-flopping signals like this. This runs on Fibonacci sequencing. And let's open and configure this. And we have a period set it a smooth setting. So what you want to be doing is raising these and lowering these to make sure that the past signals it identified on the time frame that you're trading, 15 minutes, were quite nicely aligned with the change in the Heikin Ashi bars. Let's smooth this out a bit. There we go, smooth it out. We've still got an issue here, but this is around the close on an evening, so I'm not too worried about that. So that's probably all right. We had it on 3, it wasn't 4. These were designed for the indices roughly to be round about 7, and it was to get 15-minute bar trades. It was our original 15-minute bar indicator, actually, but it can be used on commodities. And yeah, that will do the job. So we are trading on the oblique break with a stop under the reversal fractal here. We could move our stop a little bit lower to the bottom of this fractal here. In fact, let's reduce our risk a bit from 9.5 pips. And it'll do the job just a minute. So what is the actual bottom at 63.3, 3 pip spread, 62 minus 1, 61. So we can that'll do. We'll reduce our risk down to 61. So we reduced it by nearly 0.5%. And we'll see how we get going with that one. We'll put another alert in here. Let's go and have a look at how that Dow is working. Well, it looks like it isn't a ripper. The next big target, there's a BRN, of course, for resistance, and then an R3. So we said we're going to do some scalping today, and that scalping will be. Do you know what? Let's have a quick look here. So how many pips are we away from? 170. 5-day ATRs 373. We could put an automatic wall trade on there with a 110 pip stop, 260 target. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just keep a watching brief on that one. We lost 0.5%, and that's eaten into our profits. 2, 4, 5, 6.5, 5. We're over 5% with profit anyway, but we don't want to give anything back to the market. So let's go on back. We've had a look at gold. I did say we'd have a look at crude, and did say we'll get the noise out of the way on the NASDAQ. And we'll look at trading the NASDAQ. NASDAQ, of course, close the gap. Straight down, boom, as it should have done. Right. So what we're looking for few ways we can trade this. We can use some there's our unbalanced volume, of course. We've got some decent support here. You can see here. Let's zoom out. So we can see on the hour, if we are trading on the higher time frames, this is where the Indy comes in really, really well. Give you a little quick heads up, but we really know that this 9 EMA is the key. We're on too much of a high time frame here. The market hasn't really dropped in on an hour time frame. It's not really dropped into anything significant that would want to bounce off from on the 1 hour. Although the market daily 4 hour and 1 hour is very bullish, as can be seen by the 200 EMA. 15-minute is all the same. So we're going to wait for a pullback. We're overcooked on the stock. Unbalanced volumes down. There is no reason to trade this long at all at the moment. We do have a bit of on the 15-minute chart, a bit of support on these reversal fractals here into here. There is opportunity there for the market to bounce off, and then we could have a look at trading this long. When using the Heikin Ashi candles, as you know, you do get them on their own now and again, but when you get a nice body of a bar, a lot of momentum into the marketplace, it's very rare there is one on its own when it's not followed through, like this. But we are trading against, we're trading against the trend, so we don't want to trade against the trend. We want to trade with the trend. Here comes the second bar now, flat top on a 15-minute. Powerful bar. That means the market's accepted the price immediately and it's gone down. So it's a waiting game sometimes with trading. You just got to wait, be patient, wait for the setup, and then get going. So just need patience. I am kind of would like to short USD Japani, I think, today. And do I want to do pound and Japani? Not really. So if you're looking at the optimum today, you're probably looking at shorting the CAD against the yen. So a quick look at CAD and yen should be careering down. Yeah. We're getting no real alerts, are we, for the USD Japani. I am really interested in trading that. Let's get down into some of the detail. Market's coming down into the soft tissue here, the top of this confluence area here, into here. Looks like it might be rejecting out of there. Right into the detail, you can see all those I can actually rejection pins. All right, I do want to be speeding this up if we're going to do some scalping. Yeah. Right, let's get down. We'll do 2 minutes on oil for the spike, and so we'll do 1 minute on the NAS. We're going to move this down on balance, and we're waiting to see more than just a little blip on here. So let's have a look, and we're going to be reading the price action. So we've got fractal structure. What we want to see is fractal structure breaking up. There is a fractal here to take, and we can take that if we're quite quick here. We're looking at 20 pips, 20 and 20. Guys, 20 and 20. You want to be going in here, 20 and 20. Boom. And we're in. Oh, what's that? Sorry, that should have been 1%, not 0.4. I'm going to put that back in at 1 here. Back up here. Where are we? Into here. That's fine where the fractal was. I'll do the job. All right, get this NAS set up. Just waiting for a little push. Don't know why that's showing. Sorry about that. So all the clicking you can hear on the mouse is just me on trading another account to collectively. Right, we're waiting for the push-up. Some of the observations we should be sort of looking at here. We're looking for quite a big move, 20 pips on scalping. It should be around about 10, 12 pips. But we're using the fractals as the stop. Whilst the price is trading above the 9 EMA, then we're good to go. And as the market keeps moving above the 9 EMA, that's what we want. Just going to take this one off. We don't need this one. This is 1.4%. We'll take the 0.41 off. We don't need that. That was an accident. It should have been 1%. So we're just waiting now. You can see on the 1 minute, we've got quite a defined 1 minute top here. And now a reasonably defined 1 minute bottom. Market is positive. It's natural. Markets do move in phases or waves. So this will be a wave 1 or phase 1, wave 2. And because the market is positive, we're looking at the unbalanced volume. We're looking at this market making a second wave, a 1-2 count, ideally. I don't really want to see the market breaking this fractal structure here on the close. Well, it's moving really slowly. So today, two ways of taking your trade off: confirmation of a close below the 9 EMA, or a fractal reversal. And today we chose the fractal reversal. If we'd chosen to use the reverse under the 9 EMA, then we would have been stopped down. But we've got the close pivot here, and we're hoping we'll use that as a base. It's been showing. Let's get a look at these alert statuses. That's the pound Japanese screaming its head off. That's the one that we want to short. Let's get rid of that alert. You can't do everything at once. We are getting some horrible scrappy action here. Do need the buyers to come in. Looks like we're probably going to get stopped out here. We'll see. What on earth are people texting me for while we're trading live? Absolutely ridiculous. I'll just block them for the moment. So, it's quite interesting how people think that their time's more important than everybody else's collectively. Right, we've got stop there as well. Oh, two failure to launch. So after the big run up, we're having a bit of a trouble after this economic data with the PCE data. Well, we've got 3 minutes to the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index data, so we don't really want to be trading when that comes out. So we're looking at inflation on American markets. What we're doing, we're looking for 3.1% to be maintained. And we don't want to be in a market anyway in 3 minutes' time. So we'll see what happens to the market in 3 minutes' time and watch what happens here. So a bit of scrappy action here. Probably should have known better to try and trade before all the news is out. People are just a little bit jittery. Just gonna have a look at that Dow. I'll be a little bit disappointed if it comes screaming down, closes that gap. So we've got a mission consumer sentiment index as well. Last time was 69. This time 69.3 is envisaged. If we get a high reading, it's bullish for the dollar against what's already been said with the PCE. And if it is low, then bearish, and we'll get the market coming up further. Let's see what we get. News is due out in 7 seconds. Oh, well, high. It's bullish, so that's opposite to the initial. So we're going to look at a fractal break short here. 100 pips. We're going against the trend, so we're going to just give that a little bit of wiggle room. We're going to put that in again now. So we've got some bearish news and then some bullish news. Which side do you take? Hi, Tony. Promise not to trade. So, regardless of the consumer sentiment, the market is continuing to go up. Inflation, as is expected, 3.1. Right, so what we're going to do, I really don't like these news days. Market just flip-flops all over the place. Are you a trader? This really should be reversing. What this gap done? Come on, give us something. Right, I think let's get this under here for an alert rather than it screaming off, and then let's get an alert up at R3. Not interested in scalping the Dow. Let's look at those alerts that go and drive me bonkers. So Euro Japan. Do I want to do that? I did want to do that, didn't I? I think USD Japan, I think. Look at that one. Look at that breakout on that NAS. It's trying, isn't it? It really is trying. Just flip-flopping out all over the place at the moment. And we've got 3 o'clock. It should be all settling down soon. Oh, heck, the rain's really banging down. I don't want to see this above here. Let's get this volume running. So we've got a fractal breakout potentially here, which is not ideal. Getting that volume build again. It'd be nice if we can get down into these areas here. Cheeky buy into down to the right into these levels could be a nice little buy. I'm just looking at where the previous resistance levels are. I think I prefer, even on the 1 minute, to walk the dog. In other words, use Heikin Ashi reversal candle here with a 15 pips stop. As soon as this breaks, it should actually fly up, as long as we're staying above the close. Right. I'll just get rid of the Euro Japan here. We're not going to trade that. All right, it's going to be quite interesting. I'm not going to trade the close below the close. We're going to trade the close. What is that? 15 pip stop, 20 pip target. Big rejection. I've got some rejection pins coming here. The balance is flipping around at the moment. Wanting to buy and sell. I'll just turn that noise off. Ping pongs, people coming in and out of the room. Let's see this follow through now. So we're getting a bit of a build here. Looks like the market needs to settle down a bit. We're a lot of spiky legs to the top and to the bottom. We might have to come out of the small time frame and wait for a 15-minute bar to settle to go along. We'll see. Right. Well, I think I'll give up this afternoon. So the 1 minute time frames aren't very good at all. We need to relax out into 15 minutes. Let's trap the price and take stock. So that's us 1.5% down on this afternoon's trading. 5 thoughts, 3.5% up for the day. Let's wait for a 15-minute bar on here. It's so tempting with, you can see all these reversal legs for the market going to the top side. It's so tempting to get involved. But I did say we'd have a crack at crude. Oh, and there's nothing to see on crude. Let's just go and have that. I think that must be the Dow shouting. Yeah, we're right up into wow, 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 wow. That is a quite a big move. ATR today is 373. Got to be patient with this one. This, you know, we are a trading day away from EOQ, end of quarter, triple witching. The thing we've got here is this going to be a short squeeze? In other words, are we getting this market being driven up only to sell off into the quarter on new all-time record highs? Or is it going to wait till Monday, which is actually the end of quarter? Well, that's the thing. And it's having the patience. And it's choppy as heck at the moment. So the only thing I'm really interested in on the Dow, if we can get that broken, I can't see that the market is going to run a 5-day ATR today. Not unexpected news that we've had. So that's 264 pips, a 5-day ATR run. And what we need to measure that ATR run from the market open. We kind of, market could run quite a bit actually. The average true range for the day on a particular run, which means a full swept volume of, you know, high and lows, of course, is 373. So around about here. If the market came to there, then that would be a screaming sell with a 30% ATR stop and a how far will it come down into the close this evening target. Wait and see. We are quite a distance from the close. The further it gets away from the close now, the more unlikely it is to actually close the gap today. Where it doesn't stop the market having a bit of a retrace. But I'm not interested in playing this up. I'm more interested in the tech, but to be honest, it tech's just bugging around, isn't it? US 500, let's have a quick look at the US 500. That'll be running. I have a target for that, which has already been met, which was yesterday. All right, well, we do have a trade setup here on a 15 min. I've got a bar, indecision bar here. However, it has opened above the 9 EMA and it is a fractal. $11 and 11 will be the order of the day on that. And I think we could just smash that on this 15-minute bar here on a better return. Let's just wait. We've got 11 minutes to go. See, we're either going to trade this fractal break here into C-ball, or we're going to trade the next 15-minute bar here, whichever comes first. I don't want to smash the button just here. I mean, we've had the confirmation of the market here, and of course, the fractal hasn't fully drawn yet, but it will draw there. So we've been triggered euro pound coming down for a fractal reverse. So we probably want to trade that as well, actually. You can see bottom left-hand corner, this on-balance volume is down. We're getting a lot of failure to launch, aren't we? The only thing that has really gone on a ripper was the only thing that we wanted to short to close the gap. Have you have you shut off to Spain now, Andy? Or are you still in England?
Yeah, I'm here now, Steve. I got here late last night. Had a couple of hour delay, so a bit of a delay. So yeah, didn't get in till just after midnight. So hence a bit of a slow start for today. Done the shopping and all that. So yeah, I'm here now.
Yeah.
When you back?
Sunday, next Sunday.
Oh,
Off to
right.
Spain. Yeah, I'll be flying back over.
Is that this Sunday coming?
Not to. I'm tempted to jump on the plane tomorrow, to be fair.
I'll
But
be up in Alicante from sort of next Saturday. Not Saturday as in tomorrow. The following Saturday, I'll be kicking around up there a bit. So if you're around and you've got some say spare time, we'll have a catch up.
yeah, actually, Pete and some of the crowd are out at La Manga next week as well.
Oh, are they?
That's not far from you, is it?
Not too sure, to be honest.
In
Malaga is about 3 hours.
Oh,
Not
is it? It's only it's about 50 minutes for me.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I'll be because it
Just
takes.
past the lagoon at Murcia, further down, further around.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, Murcia for me is an hour and a half, so
Oh,
uh,
right.
yeah, I'll get up to you in about just over 2 hours. I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yes, I think Michelle's going to be going up there playing with a baby and stuff. So I think she's planning on going up there for a few days. So yeah, I'll be looking to lose myself for a few days if you're around.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
The weather's lovely.
So I hear.
Yeah.
I sent a few photographs of the beach in case you want to get back, doesn't it?
It
I'm looking at
does,
the
yeah.
window here down the garden, and it's just stopped raining. It's coming down like steroids at the moment. It's
Oh my God. Yeah, we had that yesterday.
yeah.
That's why we were delayed. We had storms at Stansted and all the planes were stacking and they couldn't get in and they all had fuel emergencies and our
Okay.
departure just get pushed back and back.
I'm good.
It's funny the way it cascades because you get delays, then everyone gets pissed and then they all get rowdy. Then that turn planes around on the taxiways because of drunk passengers and that get the police involved. So that delayed us again.
Oh, yeah, that's not flipping good, is it?
No, especially since the bar doesn't open until they get to 36,000 feet.
Yeah. Wow, come on, markets. It's really, really slow at the moment, aren't they? Apart from the one that we haven't decided to trade, which is running like a scolded rat at the moment. Let's get a trade on. Let's get a trade on this US500. Right. We need to get a bit of oomph behind this. Right. So have a look at something else. I just doubt running up even more, is it? Yeah, we've got a full massive ATR run up here, 5-day ATR potentially. Is Jeff on? No, he isn't. He'll be sweating now doing that gap trade. I put some very large stops on. And we're a lot of hours away yet from the American markets closing. I'm going to move this the alerts on here because we're getting very close to a 5-day ATR move, and let's trap that price. The Dow owes us some money. So does the Nasdaq. Took money out of the DAX today and the rest. Right. Look at all this chop. It's just terrible, isn't it? Right, so this is just the initial balance indicator here. That we can take that black line off, can't we, I think. Colour skilled a bit vicious. Let's get rid of this painting by numbers in the middle. Get rid of that fractal for the moment. Oh, which one? Not the fractal. I've passed. We do want to see this market run up. Do I want to hang around today with this horrible action and then come back on at 4 o'clock for the FTSE? See if we can give that a tickle into the close. Just have a look at the FTSE. It's running up, and we want the close. We want the FTSE to close late. You know, from 4 o'clock today onwards. At time now, what, 3:30? So it looks like crude, with looking at this run, is probably getting a wiggle onto the top side. Yes. Let's zoom right out. See on balance, volume. Where's Gareth? He is in, yeah. So here's the this is the channel overlaid onto a MACD. So this is the one that's giving you the heads up of when to buy, when to potentially sell. Needs to be tuned, of course, for 4 hours. It's not set for 4 hours. It's for 15 minutes. See the markets come down to a bit of a soft resistance level. Then into a harder resistance level here, confluence. It really hasn't lifted off. The worry that you have here, of course, is it's not really a consolidation too much here. You could kind of count that as a consolidation. The worry here, of course, is if a market is driving down into a consolidation level, it usually exits in the direction it entered. However, we are on a 1 minute resistance level, so it's conflicting. Would be nice to see a little bit of a pickup, but this market really, we're trading under the 1 and 4 hour 200 EMA. Market's clearly negative. Will it actually break this today and come down? The interest for our trading point of view, we would like that to happen. because if this breaks down, it will help pull the FTSE down into the close. We'll see. Right. The other thing, I'm just seeing if we can get a spark of interest on the US, US. Oh, what's this? All right. This is the bot that's triggered. So the bot has triggered. We'll just while we're here, I'll just type that in. Copy that. Did everyone put the bot on? Silence from the floor. Oh, there was no one in the room this morning, was there, that had the bots? Roger, you've got the bots, haven't you? Silence. And the new stop was 12 and 20. We'll see how that one does. Put the alerts on again. Coming right down into here. Let's zoom out and have a look. Are we going to get a failure into these levels? We're certainly overcooked on the 1 hour. The 30 minutes starting to come down with a nice flat top Heikin Ashi candle. So you never know. Looking useful. I should have some music playing in the background, shouldn't I? Because I can't sing or dance. So. Right. So we've got the bot ready again. There's no absolute perfect storms. Any pullbacks? Dipper shorts? Nothing. Longs? Potential catch a penny? I don't think so. What about 15-minute bars? Nope. Rude.
Steve, what's your thought on a FTSE at the moment at 15-minute bars? I mean, I know it's sort of set up about a bar ago, but is it a bad idea for a Friday afternoon?
Well, going long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Friday afternoon, we're one day away. The things that we're toying with here, we've got EOQ, haven't we, on Monday? Big day Monday. So we'll be trading the ASX and we're doing all sorts on Monday. So the thing here is the FTSE going to get sold off into the close? Take the risk off the table for the weekend, or are we going to wait? Is a sell-off actually going to happen? If there is going to be one, and it generally is on the EOQ, is there going to be one on Monday? So we're going to wait till Monday. Now it's hard to. I know we've already took quite a chunk out of the FTSE, and we've given 1.5% back, which I really don't like. My tendency, I would think today, would be to sell this. I don't know whether I was going to just say let's take a break and then come back at 5 to 4, but it is 20 to 4 now anyway. I'm really minded, this is a great sell area. The issue that I have got, that if the Dow can go up a little bit more and fall over, it'll help tear this down into the close, and we could have a really good trade. But it's all dependent on the Dow. The Dow needs to stop. The Dow is correlated to the FTSE in the afternoon. So the Dow's going ripping up. It's hard for the FTSE to go in the opposite direction. Just have a quick look at that Dow. The Dow's starting to move. Wow, look at this on the Dow. Oh, right. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I was just looking at this is the big move, isn't it? We need to keep within 373. That's a normal 5-day ATR move. $111 pips would be the 30% ATR stop, which is above an 5-day average move. At some point, markets have got to give it up. So I think what I'd like to be, and then we are going against a trend going down. It does need to close. So this looks like it's coming down. Do I want to take this now with a stop on this fractal while we've got 50 pips? Or, now the reason I'm saying this is we've had fractal reversals before here, and then the market's moved off. We've now got, at the 1 minute level, admittedly, it's on a small level, we do have the market starting to turn. I'm just going to put the OBV, which has on the 2 minute since the open has never showed any balance coming down, and it has just started. So I think I'm minded here to short both the Dow and the FTSE. And I think, but if you're 80 pips on here, guys, 80 pips when you're ready, 80 and 80 with an open target, I think. I'm quite happy on this break. We've got fractal breaks on here. The market's coming right down. It hasn't done a full 5-day ATR. What we have done is we've broken fractal structure here quite convincingly. We need to give it some wiggle room. Not a tight stop on here. And we certainly want to be targeting camera breakout long as a minimum, as an absolute minimum. So let's just go back and have a look at the FTSE. And while we're doing that, I really would like something on the I was just going to say I really would like to see something on the 5 minute below the 9 EMA. So that's what we're looking for here. It is early for a Friday, the Friday sell-off, if there is going to be one. So we're looking for on here, just to give us a little bit more confidence. We want to get a 5-minute bar trading under the 9 EMA and under Camerola breakout long. I'll just turn the IB indicator off. I think I've turned some of these alerts off now. They're starting to drive me bonkers. Getting into the close now, so we know what we're doing on a few of these. Just want to put one on the Dow, really. Right. Let's see if we can knock some action into this. So we do want to see the candle close under C-ball and under the 9 EMA. As we know, on a Friday, if it's going to sell off, it starts about between 5 to 4 and 5 past 4. Let's wait and see. There's my alert to say get ready. Right. Come on. Let's get some time under our belt. 10 to 4 now. I want to see this slide. Yeah, I need to play some tunes, that's for sure. I have to get some tunes sorted out for the background. Come on, let's I'm losing patience with this a bit now today. We had such a good trading session this morning. It's all gone to flat today. Let's get something out of these markets. We should get a few more rupees out of that Euro USD as well today, closing away. Let's just have a quick look and see how that's doing. That's not really moving too much either, is it? Although we are heading towards 0.5%. Everything's in slow motion. US500. Well, it's moving up, but in a real jittery, spiky fashion, isn't it? Really slow. Nothing really to write home about. Right. We should start seeing some action now. The next 10-minute window. Let's see.
You'll have all of your marketing.
Right, there's a 5-2, and there's a 5-minute bar. Let's see if we can do any better than last week, Andy. Is Andy there still? Yeah, he is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here, Steve.
It'd be nice. You know, the ideals. Oh, it's perfect storm, of course, is for EOQ to be on a Friday. That is the perfect storm. But EOQ's on a Monday. But let's see if we get a Friday sell-off. You feel a bit disappointed, really. So on the US markets, with minus 0.5 on the Dow. NAS, that was 1. I know we made some money out there, 0.4, but we're not going to bother counting that. Look at the electronic brownout. Just adding up all the trades and subtracting all the wins and all the losses. Oh, less than we thought. So only up 2.31%. So not brilliant. But we've still got trades on. Euro, obviously we don't ever count the bots. The bots were made 0.73% today, and the euro pound is in again. That could add another 1% to the portfolio. But we're in US500. That's flat, breaking even at the moment. Wall Street is 10 pips down. Given the volatility is, and it's run a huge run today. What does it officially say on the stats on here? $333 pips, which is only 0.8% of the market. The one that's really run today is the Russell. Although very small index, it's up 1.5%. S&P up just 0.4. 0.24, I should say. Nasdaq flat, down 0.0, well, flat now. Right, it's 4 o'clock, just about. Well, it's been like pulling teeth this afternoon. I think we might have to change the live streams to normally we come at 2:15 for an hour, then back on at 4 o'clock for the drop. And we sat here for the best part of 2.5 hours now, not seeing and not doing that much. Must be pretty boring from neither end to watch.
We're all good, Steve. We either sit here on our own, or we sit here with you. So it's all good.
Everyone's really quiet in the room. It's like everyone's subdued. It's like, oh shit, this is another flat Friday. Well, it isn't a flat Friday. We're up 2.31% without the bot. So it's not flat. It's just disappointing that this afternoon's trading wasn't like the Northern European session. We're just giving money back this afternoon that we've made this morning.
There might be something on gold soon, because I think that's back at support now on 15-minute.
Right. Let's get this sucker down.
Well, I'm working.
This is a quite interesting setup now, and we're into the Friday, the 5 past 4 candle is usually the candle we'd like. And we have broken the Camarilla breakout long here. But this one should finish stronger if it's going to break. We don't want it running away with things. So in a minute's time, we're going to get that close. I don't like the way it keeps rejecting on the bottom part though, but we are going to get a close under the 9 EMA. It'd be nice if the candle doesn't break any further down, but fills the body up a little bit. Gives us something to have a go at. The close we've well, the close has already been whacked, isn't it? Get back down to this pivot. Just awaiting good time again. Right, let's get 44 seconds to go. Let's get this break. We are going to trade. We are going to be under Camarilla breakout long. We are 12 pips. Break of that bond, 12 pips, 12 and 12 for 1%. Try and claim back that 1.5 that we lost. Get rid of that. Flipping 20. Better. Right. That down has just gone and reversed and flown straight back up again. No stopping it, is there? So there's another 0.5% lost. So it takes us to 1.63% up for the day, which is not very good. While we're waiting for this to trigger, in fact, if we do in 3 minutes time, we get another 5-minute bar under the 9 EMA, we can take that. That way, this market, this is a 5-minute bar. Look like we're starting to get that run, and it's hesitating, and it's got to be hesitating because this down must be on a rattle. Yeah, there's a 5-day run. Wow.
Dave, would you not sort of expect the Dow to pull the NAS and the S&P up with it, or is it somehow
Not
this
necessarily.
totally different market?
No, not necessarily. No, there's a higher correlation with the S&P and the Nasdaq. The Dow
Right.
do its own thing, really. Pretty old school stuff on companies in the Dow. I got the S&P and the Nas. Which chart pattern is that? Not sure on the question, fella. Whoever M is, what chart pattern? If you mean what type of candles, they are Heikin Ashi candles. If you're talking about the software, it's pro real time. So yeah, we've Dow's on a bit of a ripper. This move here is obviously not getting in the way of the FTSE, but as the FTSE started to roll as it does on a Friday, we've got the Dow going in the opposite direction, which is just keeping that FTSE up. We might have to wait to the close. So we're getting another. It's trying to come off. Trying. Certainly has been trying today. So we've got a reversal fractal structure now under 5 minutes. Let's go and have a look at that euro pound bot. Now on this structure, did we say STE was going to be? It's going to be dark all of a sudden. That bot's not letting me select it, is it? How odd. Oh, look at that, the bot's switched off. PRT have turned the bot off. The reason I was looking, I wanted to see if the structure had actually come into play, because the STE was 5 pips, wasn't it? So IG have turned the function off by widening the spread 5, so it should be stopped at entry now. There, look at that. I can move the bot. We're going to move it up. We're going to move it above the walk this down on the 6-minute fracker. We'll lock in 2.6 pips, so it can't lose. I wondered why I couldn't select this. It'll come up as the bot failed, I would guess. It always does. They are failure. Why was it stopped? The trading system was stopped. It tried to place a stop order below the minimum stop distance required by your broker. So, as the news was out, IG must have widened the spread because it moves an STE at 5 pips. So IG have opened the spread up on the news and shut the spread down, and the bot has tried to work when the spread's been moved. Bloody crooks. Right. So the manually manage this now. So you can't lose. It's if we lose, we win. If we win, we win more. Just a bit disappointing, really. I don't know why IG can't manage the pro real time very well. Pro real time seems to work quite nice on other platforms. It just doesn't work very nice with IG. I think it needs to be more technically robust, IG, I think, in the PRT side. It constantly fails on automatic trading. Right. And it's failing to launch down here now, isn't it? Come on, let's get yourself down. We've got 17 minutes before the market closes, and hopefully there'll be a lot of orders to sell, to close off at 4:30. So into settling, we might have to wait into settling. I have to see.
Gold fell off a cliff as well.
Sorry to say, it's going to fall off a cliff.
No, I'm saying it has.
Come on. You can see on balance, on the unbalanced volume, it's down. It's just refusing to give up at any great pace. Hasn't even triggered yet. Tempted to come back on later this, well, we'll be, I think these markets sort of running strong into this evening, that we should get a sell-off. Who's going to hold profits over the weekend with the issues in Israel, Lebanon? Better off banking the profit and coming back on Monday. That view obviously is not shared by the majority. Come on. Excuse me. Oh, heck. Death by 1,000 pinpricks, this, isn't it? I seem to be the only one mourning.
No, down on gold today as well.
I'll close that order. Hasn't triggered. Well, gold's broken the bottom barrier here, isn't it? I would be really tempted to buy gold and hold that over the weekend for any potential conflict issues arising as a hedge. One thing I'm chuffed about is we hit the target on that is set in March for the 26th of February. We whacked that, but obviously missed the target by we hit that early. We hit. That's not bad though, really, is it? 6 days out from March, and we're going to hit the 3,000 by the 19th of December. Shouldn't have said that on the recording, should I? We'll see. My week target never got hit either. End of the week, I had 85. We're 9 pips out on that as well, unless it does a humdinger run into the close. What we need now is all American markets to crash off and everyone go fleeing into gold and gold to gold wrestling off. Now, I'm quite happy to do a drop trade, a drop trade on this. We've got on balance volume down. I think I would be quite interested if we get a rise up into here and let's see the hour ATR is what's a 4-hour ATR at the moment? 4-hour ATR is 12.7 movement. Right, let's have a look. Where are we from here? Have we got 13 pips to the top? Absolutely right. I'm putting this order in now. I'm just going to do a rise trade from the top of this base here. When the market, if and when the market runs back on, we're going to do a 4-hour ATR move, and we're going to look at this market coming at least into 30 pips up here. So over a 2% trade. Write that down. Gold. 2654.8, 13 pips, 30. And it's all recorded, so we'll see if that actually works. I've got the markets running up so much, really risk, we've got risk on for sure. So certainly a risk on, and what we're looking for are the Dow really to pile off. It doesn't look like the momentum's getting behind the US500. So you want the Dow to take a swan dive of 300 pips. That'll drag the FTSE down, and the effect of that market coming off will more than likely cause people to flee into gold. I'll get us, but it's stop even further, and then we'll have a look at that. So 10 minutes to go. Let's have a look at euro pound. Have we got another fractal stop? No. So that's working its way down now. And moves down a bit further. It's above the 200 EMA. Lock 3.7 in. FTSE. It's doing nothing, is it? Ah. I don't know whether to come on. I know that all the Aussies have gone now. Obviously, it's a little bit late. Obviously, the Aussies will be up doing the EOQ, but it's 1:20 in the morning in Sydney, so it's no doubt we've got no one on from Australia now. Is anyone here fancying coming on the ASX EOQ on Monday?
That's an early one, that, Steve, isn't it?
It certainly is. Everyone's like, well, not really. No, I don't really don't really want to do that one, Steve. Go away, will you?
We're only 1 hour in front out here.
Yeah, so, well, to be fair, in Spain, it just means you coming on at 7 o'clock in the morning. No,
Yeah.
7 o'clock in the morning, yeah. 6
Yes.
o'clock, 6 o'clock in the UK, 1 p.m. in New York.
I'll make a note, Steve. 7 a.m.
You'll make a note. You'll make a note of it happening, and bugger off. I'm not going to do it.
ASX.
Do I want to do it live? Not sure. I
know the Aussies love it, don't they?
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm on the trading desk at 5:30 in the morning. And anyway, what am I talking about? And the sell-off starts at, we're looking at 6 a.m. So I'll be on with the Aussies and probably Peter. Peter's usually around at 5:30 in the morning trading as well. And the other Peter. Yeah. I think there'll be a couple trading, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean 7 a.m.'s not too terrible for me as long as I don't have a big one Sunday night. But I'm not planning on having a big weekend.
No. Yeah, Gary will be on as well, and Darryl will be. Jeff will be on. EJ will be on. Jan will be on. Kevin will be on. Marius will be on. Who else will be on? That's it, really. Pete. Yeah, there'll be oh, thank you. Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. I've got him a nice chocolate cake and a cup of tea.
Oh, I thought that was going to be Prosecco.
Do you know what? I was hoping that myself. I've got to drive tonight, so a cup of tea. Yeah, Gareth. Yeah, long stream today. You're dead right. Yeah. Yeah. Let's hope it's worth waiting for. Although I'm probably the only one running the. Oh no, Pete will be running the bots, but he's off on the greens at the moment, isn't he? On the golf. Five minutes to go. I want to see this market come tumbling. It'd be quite interesting to see as we do watch. You only get these opportunities for a few minutes on a Friday, so it's hard to build up hours and hours of experience when you only happens a few minutes on a Friday, and then a few minutes at the end of the month, and a few minutes once every 3 months. So it's hard to build a lot of experience up. But one of the things that we're looking for here is people to manually starting to close profit out, running into the close, and then orders left with the broker to close at 4:30 to sell. And that's where we get the settling, and that's where we can make a bit of money as well. But it'd be nice to have come from a higher point, which is not going to happen. It's that Dow. It won't give up. Look at that. That's a full 5-day. It's now burst through a 5-day ATR run. So that's a 5-day ATR trade. If anyone's interested in doing that. 30% ATR. Stop and target. I don't expect the close to be hit today, although you never know. It's highly unlikely. But what am I going to trade that? Yes, I am. It's against the trend. So I'm going to have the ATR, which is 111 pip stop. I'm going for at least 111, probably not double. I'll put some alerts on this. So what I'm actually doing here is I am going to, there's a 5-day ATR there, boom, with a further 30% ATR there. And actually, I'd like to be able to run it down to the close and get 1.5% out of that. Right. Let's see. Oh, gold's kicked in. Right, so gold has kicked in on the drop trade. See, it started to run. Let's get back to that FTSE. And let's get this down into a 1 minute, make it a bit more exciting. And we certainly can tighten that risk up now as well. Half the risk. And we're looking for this to break. We don't need frackers now. It's too late for all that. Well, there's a market close. It's now into settling now. So what we're going to take this trade off because it didn't trigger. But the trade was a break of here. We'll actually get the experience of seeing what it actually is. So all the orders to sell. Should be getting executed now. Let's watch this run for 5 minutes or so. You can see in the bottom right hand corner on balance volumes just falling away. So we do expect this market just to trundle on down. Put this into the same time frame, 1 minute. Should be a bit more exaggerated. So what was it? That was at 8:20. No, on the 5 minute, it was quite clearly down, but in the lower levels, well, the balancing is not. We'll see. We do expect this to fall. Well, it looks like these fund managers are hanging on to the money until Monday, end of quarter.
We expect the markets to kind of go short at that point, to sell off before the end of
At
the
what
quarter.
point?
Do they normally sell off at the end of the quarter?
You tell me. We've got extensive documentation about that on our training videos. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. This is what we're seeing to settle in now, the market balance in the books. And we rely on this happening at the EOQ quite aggressively. My view was that this would more than likely happen quite aggressively today rather than Monday, but it hasn't. It hasn't moved very much at all. And that break of here, if we've been breaking in here, it's only 4.5 pips. We're used to seeing 20, 30 pip movements, but nothing's happened. There we are. That's over and done with now. To the settling. So I'll so have a great weekend, and we'll be trading the ASX EOQ, the FTSE EOQ, the DAX EOQ, and the Dow EOQ as 4 principal quarterly trades, all high probability trades, as well as the normal morning session as well. So something to look forward to. I was hoping that we'd be able to make some headway into